Welcome back to Mock the Mock, where I take a look at someone else's mock draft and I mock it, giving you my thoughts, views, and opinions. And we got a good one today. We got Todd McShay, ESPN himself, Mr. Mock Draft, Mr. NFL Draft. With all due respect, Mel Kiper. But we're going to take a look at his mock draft today. But what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. Go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up if you enjoy the content. And as always, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I always look forward to hearing you. So let's have that nice, beautiful football discourse. Let's go ahead, switch on over. If you didn't know, now you know. BroShmoShop.com. Everything's 25% off. Use the promo code ALLBRO25. That's all caps. And 25 for Christmas, because it's a Christmas sale, baby. There's me, or at least my avatar logo, I don't know, as Santa himself. I bringeth thy presents for thy draft season. But yeah, Todd McShay, man, I'm gonna leave a link to it if you want to check out the article yourself. But yeah, man, look at that. There's the pretty face. It's kind of hard to see, but you know what he looks like. If you don't know, then what are you doing in the draft community not knowing who Todd McShay is? But let's go ahead and take a look at it. I have yet to look at it, but you're gonna get my live real reactions. Oh no, oh my gosh, Aiden Hutchinson going to Detroit Lions at #1 overall. Who would have thought? It's a little bit of what we've already been seeing. I imagine then Kayvon Thibodeau will be going to the Jags. Oh no, he's got the Houston Texans. Okay, this is interesting. He has the Houston Texans at #2, and they go Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau probably going #2. Quarterback class is shush. So, yeah, I thought I'd say sus in a different way. Let me know if you like it in the comment section below. But yeah, these are 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. Yeah, this is where things will get interesting, I assume. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they go Evan Neal. Not too interesting. I've done this in my mock, whether it's Houston, whether it's Jacksonville. Yeah, I mean, Cam Robinson, he's probably on the way out. Jawan Taylor's been okay at best. They do have Walker Little, but let's go ahead and grab a blue chip talent in Evan Neal. We could kick one of those guys to guard because, you know, Can's not great. Then again, Ben Barch has been pretty solid. But yeah, that makes sense. Let's keep it going. The Jets, they go Derek Stingley. Again, all this just makes sense. I have nothing to really dispute. As long as everything checks out with the ankle, it's A-okay. The Jets, they're going to improve their cornerback room. The Giants got back-to-back picks. We might as well look at both of them. George Karlaftis is the pass rusher of choosing. Again, the biggest needs kind of for the Giants, O-line and pass rush, if they don't go quarterback, right? But so they address that with for a lot of people, the third best edge on the board being Karlaftis. So here he is in the top 5. Then, oh no, he's got Carolina. What the hell is this draft order? All right, whatever. I guess we'll talk about the Giants in a little bit. But Charles Cross going to the Panthers. Honestly, if you're picking 6 overall and you're not in level with quarterbacks, then yeah, grab a left tackle because you don't got one. You don't got one. Taylor Moton's the only guy that's currently legit on that line. Brady Christensen has shown some flashes here and there, but yeah, no. I don't disagree with this. Is this the Giants? This is the Giants. Holy freaking moly. All right, I get it. Blake Martinez, he goes down. They have no one back there. Someone said, give Tay Crowder some respect. That is one of the worst coverage linebackers in the league. You calm down. Nakobe Dean, though, that guy's coverage is wah. I think he'd be a good fit, but 7 feels a bit rich, but he'll probably test out like a monster. So it's not unlikely, I think. Uh-oh, look, guys, it's the thumbnail. Probably a thumbnail. Yeah, no, I'm going to use that thumbnail. Jameson Williams going to the Falcons. I'm going to keep butchering that, man. I'm just going to let y'all know now. But yeah, I said this in my Bengal mock the mock, where I was like, I've kind of opened up myself up to the idea of the Falcons going receiver, maybe instead of pass rusher, especially if like you don't want to go with the 4th best pass rusher in this class. So I'm not opposed to the idea. And Williams has really been a monster this year. He has, 6 or 7 plays of 60-plus yards this year. What he can do after the catch, he's so jittery and hard to touch. He does have problems with physicality, but again, there's so much good, it outweighs necessarily the bad. Again, and he's a guy that could fill out his frame a bit more. But yeah, again, I'm not opposed to this. I think the Nakobe Dean pick might be a bit spicy. Kyle Hamilton going to the Jets. You get him here at 9. That's great value. We know that Marcus May's probably not on the squad next year. So yeah, Philadelphia Eagles. This is the first of their back-to-back picks, right? Right, Todd? They're back-to-back? No, they're not back-to-back. Okay, all I saw was the next pick's the Raiders. All right, so the Eagles, they go David Ojabo. They grab a pass rusher on the outside, a Michigan pass rusher to replace Brandon Graham, who was a Michigan pass rusher. That's kind of cool. But yeah, no, this is probably for a lot of people the 4th best pass rusher in this class, unless you're like me and just am an absolute sucker for Kingsley Enagbare. So yeah, no, trenches sounds like the Eagles. Who do the Raiders go? Is it Garrett Wilson? No, it's DeMarvin Leal. Getting some pass rush on the interior is not a bad idea. It's not sexy, but it's not a bad idea. Garrett Wilson's there. I think he would be nice for Derek Carr. But yeah, DeMarvin Leal's going to be interesting because I think he's going to be anywhere from like the 10th on someone's board to like 22nd to 25th. So he's got a large range of where he may or may not go. But no, I mean, this helps the pass rush. That secondary, I think, needs some help. So, I mean, they've seen a lot of injuries at corner. But yeah, that's why cornerback depth is so important. And it's not like Casey Hayward's a spring chicken, you know. Kenny Pickett going to Pittsburgh. I've been saying this. It's sexy to keep the Pittsburgh guy in Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh fans have been telling me that they just suppose that they won't go with a rookie quarterback, but it's very possible that they can. And if they do, Kenny Pickett probably be that guy. Look at that. That's a good looking man. And honestly, he's probably the most pro ready. Him and Sam Howell are probably the most pro ready quarterbacks. Matt Corral. He goes here to the Washington football team. I like this. I mean, what's there not to like? They get a quarterback with a bit more upside than Heineke. And honestly, he could sit and kind of like develop while Heineke, you know, he's totally a solid bridge quarterback. He's going to be a solid backup in the league. The guy's good, but yeah, no, you get your quarterback of the future. The Philadelphia I almost said Falcons. Eagles, they get Devin Lloyd. Honestly, he's probably the best scheme fit when it comes to the Eagles and how they play defensively. And I know everyone's like, I know people have been like, oh, no, linebacker, not a highly valuable position. And the Eagles, they don't value the linebacker position anyway. Well, they should probably change that. I would go corner. Ahmad Gardner, Todd, you even mentioned Ahmad Gardner here. Why aren't you going corner? Corner's kind of a more valuable position, but Lloyd's not bad. Let's see Ahmad Gardner goes off the board with the next pick to the Minnesota Vikings. Good pick for the Vikings. All these guys, they say the top 3 corners all have expiring deals. They're on 1-year deals. Cameron Dantzler is probably more suited if he were to ever get back into the starting lineup, more suited to be a cornerback too anyway. So Ahmad Gardner would be a good play here. Cincinnati Bengals go Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, I like the pick because, I mean, Hopkins hasn't been great. Trey Hill could play guard, could play center. But that's another guy that's more of a developmental prospect. But, yeah, Linderbaum, immediate start, really good fit for Zach Taylor's offense. I wouldn't mind going corner here if I'm the Bengals just because you really need a quarterback too there. Eli Apple hasn't been good. Trey Waynes, before he went down, wasn't good. Who else they got? Darius Phillips. He's more of a depth guy. I wouldn't want him starting. So, yeah, no, I buy it. I believe it. I get it. Malik Willis going to Denver Broncos. They get a quarterback, the heir apparent. They could ride steady Teddy while they develop Malik Willis. Not opposed to that. Cleveland Browns go Drake London. I know that Mel and Todd are really high on Drake London, so it makes a ton of sense that they would take him here because I think he's inside the top 10 for both those guys. So, yeah, Garrett Wilson's still on the board, right? Hold up. Garrett Wilson's still on the board. That's freaking wild. I mean, I assumed he would have been the second wide receiver taken, so that's interesting. Let's see where he goes. Desmond Ridder going to the Saints. I think the Saints are going to ride with Jameis Winston one more time. I mean, he was good when they were in. The offense was functional. I'd rather take a receiver here like Garrett Wilson, who's still on the board. They also talk about Roger McCreary here, or you could say Trent McDuffie. Also at the corner position, cornerback depth is a thing. You kind of want to address that, but I think Garrett Wilson probably be my pick. I'm not, and y'all know I don't like Ridder. I'm not a big Ridder fan. I'd rather take Ridder on day 2. We got Garrett Wilson going to the Eagles, falling to the Eagles at 20. This is just highway robbery at this point. Don't address corner with any of their picks. I imagine they would, but I guess I'm wrong. I mean, good players fall in the draft, but I don't know about this one. I don't know about Garrett Wilson falling. Let's see what else we got going on. Miami Dolphins, they take my boy Icky. I'm totally okay with this pick. I consider Icky a blue chip prospect in this class. I would take him in the top 10. So him to come in and immediately be our left tackle of the future, I'm totally okay with. Outside of that, I think the Dolphins should address this in free agency. I kind of want them to go receiver. So, but Icky's here. If Icky's here, I'm taking him. Charles Cross is here, I'm taking him. Tyler Linderbaum's here, I'm taking him. Those are kind of like my exceptions. I don't think Evan Neal makes it here. But if he does, I'm taking him. Baltimore Ravens. They go Trevor Pennon. Everyone's making this pick in their mocks. I mean, to be fair, he is a really good scheme fit. He's a really good fit for the blocking scheme there for the Ravens. So it makes a ton of sense. I'm not going to move him up until my Senior Bowl, but I get it. I get why people are doing it. Buffalo Bills go Roger McCreary. Yeah, I mean, dude, especially with White when he went down, dude. I mean, Tom Brady just picked apart that secondary. I mean, yeah, getting an upgrade over guys like Levi Wallace, Taron Johnson. They have Dane Jackson back there as a depth piece too. I mean, I'm always preaching improving the cornerback room. And getting depth on the cornerback room. There's no linebacker here to be taken. I think Jordan Davis could also be a pick here because the run defense is pretty bad. But I like this pick too. Jordan Davis actually goes to the Chargers because guess what? Their run defense isn't all that great either. So, yeah, this makes a ton of sense. Detroit Lions go Sam Howell. Oh, my gosh. I actually really like this pick. I mean, holy freaking moly. I like Sam Howell. I still think he's a first-round quarterback. I would still be willing to take him in the first round. I think he would be actually ready to challenge Jared Goff right off the bat. So, yeah, no, this guy's got a big arm. And I think he's got a bit more potential than guys like Matt Corral and Kenny Pickett and Desmond Ridder. Maybe not. Desmond Ritter's got a lot of upside, too. Let's see. Tennessee Titans go Andrew Booth. I don't know about this one, Todd. I don't know about this one. I get this. Oh, wow. Trey McBride also warrants attention for Tennessee. Listen, I like Trey McBride. He's like my 1A, 1B at the tight end position. We don't have a first-round tight end in this class. We don't. We just don't. I ain't taking him here. I wouldn't take McBride here. But Booth, like, Fulton's really shown, like, I think he's really shown, like, some ability to be a starter. They did just drop Farley. I know there's injury concerns with Farley, but, man, like, I don't hate this. I'm not in love with it, but I'm totally cool with grabbing more cornerback depth. The problem is, where else do I go here? You know what? I think I'm okay with this pick. I think I like this pick. Trayvon Walker going to the Cowboys. So talks about DeMarcus Lawrence will be 30 years old next year. He's a free agent, looming payday for him. I mean, really, do I address edge? I mean, I think safety is a greater need. I mean, Walker's a guy you're going to have to develop. I take cornerback depth. Who's Trey McDuffie? Or no. Yeah, Trent McDuffie's still on the board here. Kyrie Elam's still on the board here. You could go offensive line, but Kenyon Green's still here. I would take Kenyon Green. I think Kenyon Green could replace Smith at left tackle, eventually be an heir apparent. So maybe I think Green's the pick. Green's the pick, or maybe one of the corners. Yeah. Chris Olave making it to the Packers. Highway robbery. The Chiefs, they go Jahan Dotson. I don't love this pick. It's just more of the same of what they have at KC. And I think that's a bit of the problem. I think they need a bit more size at receiver, maybe like a Drake London. But we know that they're in love with Drake London, so ain't no way he going here. Maybe Treylon Burks would be fun with this offense. Edge, I think I'm going edge. Kingsley and Agbar though. That's my boy. He probably doesn't even go in the first round. Cardinals, they get Elam. Okay, makes sense. Alford might not be back. That's true. He's also older. He's also coming off like what, two or three consecutive like injury-ridden seasons. Treylon Burks going to the Patriots. Give that boy mac and cheese a big target. This is the buffalo sauce, the buffalo chicken you add to that mac and cheese. And if you haven't tried it, Mamma Mia! I tried it on stream one time and I was like, holy freaking moly, this is great. But yeah, no, this is the buffalo chicken to the mac and cheese. I like this. And then with the final pick, Tampa Bay Buccaneers go, oh wow, Cameron Thomas. I like this. Yeah, JPP, he if he's gone, William Golson, I mean, Cameron Thomas, instant replacement, instant upgrade over William Golston, who still has a good amount of the snap count there for the Bucs. I like this, but Cameron Thomas, this edge class is going to be so interesting how everyone has people ranked. It's going to be really interesting. Thomas is a guy with interior versatility. He's been a monster there at San Diego State for so long. I was going to see if maybe he shows some of his other picks, but I like showcasing Thomas. I like the idea of showcasing Thomas, but no Kingsley and Enagbare. That's kind of a bummer, but I get it. I'm higher on him than a lot of people. I don't like the Dotson pick just because it's more of the same of what they have in KC. I don't think that's what they need. The Walker pick to Dallas, I just think cornerback, or you could go with Kenyon Green, who didn't even go in this draft. Like Booth at first, I was kind of hesitant to, but I kind of talked myself into liking it. I like the Hal pick. McCreary pick is fine for the Bills. Ikwanu, Icky to the Dolphins, baby. Icky to the Dolphins. Garrett Wilson, Fallen is wild. Desmond Ridder, you know me. I'm not a Ridder fan. Like the Eagles picks I thought could have gone differently. Like not getting a corner, I think was kind of like, you probably should have. I don't know what you're doing. Let's see. Leal is interesting to the Raiders. I don't mind it. Let's see. Like Nakobe Dean at 7, I think is kind of wild. But again, a lot can change in the next few months. So I'm not going to be like straight up opposed to it. Also, the draft order was like, what the hell? This was an interesting draft order. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. That's it for the video. Go ahead, do that YouTube thing as always. Until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.